With all that's happening in the world right now, business owners need coaching more than they've ever needed it. I want to share with you the top 3 reasons why businesses need business coaches. The first one is this. Most business owners, most CEOs, most leaders don't actually have any official leadership training. Most people that become leaders and most people that become business owners are actually 9 times out of 10 really, really great technicians. It means they're great at their craft. They're great at doing what their job requires them to do. And now they're in a position of leadership. And leadership is a skill. Leadership is not something that is natural. Now, sure, there's some traits that people have that help them become leaders, but the rest of it is education. It's understanding things like human behavior. It's understanding things like different personality traits. It's understanding things like how do you motivate someone and communicate to them in the way they need to be communicated to so you can light them up and help them become their best. Leadership is a completely different game to management, for example. You can be a great manager and just tell people what to do and micromanage them, but that's not about leadership. That doesn't inspire someone. So leadership is answering the question, how do I create a brightness of future for the people in the organization that work with me so they feel empowered, inspired, and they are pumped to come to work every single day. The second reason why the world needs business coaches right now, and one of the great things about being a business coach, is you actually don't have to understand the craft of the business. You just need to understand how every business actually runs. And so from a coaching point of view, there are 4 elements that we can help a business with, and we need to become an expert on the top 2. So the first one is the environment of the company. So it's things like the mission, the vision of the business, the values of the organization, the attitude of the organization, the ethos of the organization. Is it functional? Is it healthy? Or is it toxic? And does it need to be changed? The second element is the structure of the business. Now, it still blows me away now how many businesses have actually no structure inside their business. What do I mean by that? So the structure of an organization are things like the systems and processes, the manuals, the training, the benchmarks, the KPIs, and a lot of companies don't have any. I remember one of my first jobs was a sales job and I never got any sales training. I never got trained once. I never had a system taught to me on how to actually sell. So it was heavily reliant on employing people that already had a natural ability. That's a crazy way to run a business. So then underneath that, you've got the actual craft that the business does. So for example, if you were a coaching business, the craft is coaching. If you were a media company, the craft is media. And as a business coach, you actually don't have to understand the craft, but you have to understand how to run the business from those top 2 levels. So it's the environment of the company and it's the structure. The exciting thing is that's something that you can be trained in. You can learn how to understand those 2 levels and really add a phenomenal amount of value to any business. The third thing is right now, more than ever, people need guidance. COVID-19 has completely changed the game. Every single company in the world has needed to pivot real quick to be able to take their services online, to be able to make the changes that they needed to make to be able to survive this and then to also continue to grow and thrive. And leadership is the most important quality, to be able to have people inspired and see a brightness of future, not only for themselves, but for the business. And not many people know how to do that. So right now is an amazing time to be able to upskill yourself and learn how to become a business coach. Now, if you've found value in this video and if you've resonated with it, I'd love to invite you to go ahead and click the link below. You'll head over to another page where I'd love to invite you along to a live global broadcast where we'll be sharing how you can become a business coach from the seat of your home and make a phenomenal difference around the world right now. Go ahead and click the link. I hope to see you on the other side.